Hey everybody, I wanted to do a little pinch pot tutorial for you this weekend because I've been getting some feedback that some of your pots are winding up to be really thick and heavy, and that's not what you're going for. So I just wanted to do a little demo and walk you through the steps again and just encourage you to practice making pinch pots because it does take some practice to figure out how to make the shape that you want and at the weight that you want. Not have a big heavy bottomed vase that you can use as a doorstop. So I'm just starting out with a ball, fits my palm pretty well, and I'm just gonna pat this into shape. Make sure that you get rid of all these little wrinkles and any little folds. And then I'm going to start by driving my thumb in, and I want to start to feel the pressure of my thumb in the palm of my hand. That tells me that I've probably gone deep enough. If you don't go deep enough at this part, it kind of starts you off with a really thick bottom, and that can be hard to deal with. So you want to make sure that you're not starting off with like this much clay at the bottom or something. You know, you really want maybe like no more than ½ inch. And then I'm just slowly rotating, and I'm putting pressure around the bottom using my fingertips. And then my fingers are just kind of cupping the edges of the pot. And I'm just trying to like thin out the wall along the bottom. And I'm just concentrating on the bottom, not trying to like squeeze the whole pot at once. And then when I feel like those walls are about where I want them, and I can move up a little bit. So I'm gonna have like a really thick, fat rim. I'm just working my way up, applying even pressure with my fingers, not rushing, squeezing gently. I'm going for like even pressure, even thickness around the walls. And I'm starting to move up to the rim. I'm going to go for a bowl here. And I'm going to move my fingers out. This is kind of like up to you, you know, like when you want to move your hands to the outside. You know, clay is like so responsive to our touch, and like the angle you're grabbing it at, you know, the way that your hand is in there, it all affects the shape of the pot that you're making. So I'm going to put this down now, and then I'm going to squeeze in this direction. Oh, you can't see. There we go. I'm just rotating it around, squeezing. And I'm going to go from this side too. So I feel like, you know, these walls are pretty even. I like how this looks. And, you know, if you can see the inside here, I've got kind of a lumpy sort of bottom. It's a little thick, you know, so I can press down in there, push it out a little bit, maybe make my foot a little bit wider. And then I can take my rib, and if I'm supporting the inside and just pushing from the outside, that's actually going to make my walls thinner too. You can see how much that's raising up right there. So my bowl is getting taller and the walls are getting thinner. So I'm going for a straight up and down wall. You know, you can push it out, you can make it round, you know, you can shape this however you like. Just keep moving. And I can take my X-Acto and, you know, if I want this to be nice and even on the top, I can just cut it off and do that. And I'm just going to round these, give these walls a gentle little slope. So all of this is like making my bowl a little bit bigger, a little bit lighter for its size, and, you know, feeling more like a useful, functional piece of pottery, and something that I'm going to enjoy using and not be picking up and, you know, oh, why does this thing weigh so much? And I put my cereal in there and it's like, oh my God, it weighs even more. Okay, so play, experiment. If you're not satisfied with the results, you can just crumple it up, maybe spray some water on it and wedge it up and try again. So have fun pinching.